갑시다. 야, 메뉴표가 있네. 퍼포먼스. 퍼포먼스로 하면 되겠다. 뭐 이렇게 보상이 많어. 자동 저장 지원을 저장 기능을 지원합니다. 오. 이 정도로 하죠. 호그와트 마법 학교 5학년 입학된 걸. 오, 학기는 9월 1일부터 시작된다. 기본 캐릭터 잘생겼다. 너무 잘생겼는데? 이게 좋겠다. 이렇게 해야 좀 비슷해 보인다. 헤어스타일은 약간 이 색깔이 좀 괜찮네. 다음에 흉터는 없는 게 낫죠. 이 색깔 괜찮아. 눈 색깔. 눈썹.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
That was quite something.
이건 안 돼.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help you.
캐릭터 이름. 잠시만요. 이 주인공 이름 뭐야? 해리포터. 맞아요. 해리라 할까? 그래, 이름 해리라 하자. 이름 해리. 성은 영국이니까 뭐라 하지? 윌리엄이랄까? 윌리엄 해리 어때요? 윌리엄 해리. 좋다. 마법사 여정 시작하기. 됐다. 와, 그래픽 봐 미쳤네. 와, 진짜.
It appears we are almost ready to depart. It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked.
제 방송은 에펙이 안 뜬다고.
Well, I'm quite sure
에펙 게임을 설정해줬어요?
so quickly to a second-hand wand.
그 게임의 검색에 에펙이라고 하고 에펙을 켜야죠.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
그럼 좀 있으면 뜹니다 그게.
Oh, Eleazar! George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely
와.
defined destinations than this.
순간 이동을 했거든요.
Though I confess I may have miscalculated
근데
slightly
이거
on my
약간
first
자막을 좀
try.
크게 해야겠다.
Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers
와,
in
근데
West
그래픽
End.
진짜 좋다.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course. Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting
배정식에
ceremony to get
참석해야
to.
된다고?
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
피그 교수.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
말도 없네? 말도 없는데 그냥 가네. 와. 오, 쟤 날라서 간다. 와. 후. 역시 워너 브라더스. 역시 워너 브라더스야. 아발란체. 와.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
아, 스코틀랜드 출신이구나.
And who is your traveling companion?
옆에 길동문 누구지?
A new student.
신입생.
You.
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
어? 고블린.
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities.
오.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly. To keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
열린다.
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We did.
오? 오?
Hang on!
와. 와.
The key! Give me your hand!
오. 순간 이동했다.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
치유하려면 이거
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm
둘러보죠.
not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
설정. 설정하면 됐는지 한번 볼까요? 와.
How far did that portkey take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there.
사운드
I do.
이상하다.
This has not been the day either of us expected.
좌우 사운드가
You
다르게 들리네요.
sent that portkey to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
약간 3D 사운드라 그런다. 사운드가 헤드폰으로 하니까 좀 이상하게 들리네요.
Mind your step.
조금만 더 줄이자.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
X 점프 오르기.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been...
자막을 좀 키웁시다. 여기 보면 디스플레이에 자막 있나? 밝기 설정, 프레임 한도, 난이도. 텍스트 크기. 그치. 왜냐면 이렇게 해야 보는 사람이 더 편하죠.
Time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
이쪽이란다. 가자.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
이건 뭐지?
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path.
나보고 프로라는 얘기
See
아니야?
some of that one work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
R2. 아, 이런 식으로. 오,
Excellent.
아, 카메라 타겟팅.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
그러니까 슬라이딩하는 시점이 그 너티독이나 이런 게임들에 비해서 아직 부드럽진 않지만 그래도 이 정도면 뭐. 와, 그래픽 장. 와.
Up there. We're close now. It's just ahead.
와, 진짜 근데 영화사가 만들어서 그런지 그래픽이랑 사운드는 와, 이 진동 느끼시는 거 봐.
Steady yourself.
미쳤네.
Reparo.
와. 와, 길 만들었다. 와.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
아이템인가? 조사하기.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
일종의 벽화 같은데요?
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue.
This may have been his home.
지하로 가는 것도 없고. 폐허 조사하기. 이거 길 있는데?
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
어?
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
상호작용이라고?
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
아,
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
신기하네. 고블린 깨우기.
Hello?
고블린 은행원.
It can't be.
근데 뭐 고블린 그렇게
just a moment.
아마처럼 안 나오네.
Oh.
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume. Precisely.
그렇고 말고.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course. This way, then. Stay close.
타고 가야 되나 보다.
After you.
Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
와.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
와.
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service.
와.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults.
그냥 감탄밖에 안 나온다.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
매우 드무니까. 진짜 게임 잘
When was the
만들었다.
last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
야,
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
문 닫혔다.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
아,
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
오,
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
상호작용. 와,
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
와, 이건 무슨 영화인데요, 진짜.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
오,
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
이걸로 해야 되나?
Revelio.
I presume this is
Ah.
what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the
그러니까.
statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
루모스? 말투 길게 전환하고.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Lumos.
오. 오, 일어섰다. 오. 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 칼로 쳤어. 뭐야? 오.
Protego.
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Deposo. Deposo. Levioso.
오.
Confringo. Expulso.
오.
Confringo. Descendo. Levioso.
Stupefy.
아, 이거 패링 있구나.
Deposo. Expulso. Confringo. Levioso.
아야.
Expulso. Levioso.
오.
Deposo.
Protego. Stupefy.
Confringo.
Stupefy.
Expulso. Deposo. Levioso.
오.
Lumos. Stay close.
Lumos.
어?
Professor. Professor Fig.
교수님
Professor,
없어졌다.
Where are you?
Where are
This
you?
isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
어, 여기 있다.
Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again. Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time. Lumos. I need to align these statues with their reflections.
됐다. 오. 야타.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here. Protego! Stupefy!
오. 아야 씨. 우와. 아 근데 이거 안 보이지 왜? 호. 아니 뭐 시점이 보여야 뭐 씨. 금색으로 뛰는구나. 앞으로 나가기 위한 방법은 이걸로 인카운터 할 수 있다고? 아. 오.
Lumos.
와, 이거 전투 생각보다 재밌는데? 질 줄 알려면 탭하면 된다. 여기로 가면 되나? 우와. 야 이거 신세계인데 진짜.
Lumos. Revelio.
그 퍼즐 푸는 건가?
There you are. How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories.
펜시 브랜드?
I wonder...
저건 뭐지?
Follow my lead.
와.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
잘 생각하고 말해.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the
그래
key.
지시 상대로 했네. 오왜 지시 상대로 했는데 왜?
I have no patience for traitors.
아니 저게 뭔 배신이야?
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
오. 오! 얘 튜토리얼 보스인가?
I know a way out. Professor!
우와.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
오. 이야. 아, 미치겠네. 와. 사실 내가 인터넷에서 박수치긴 처음이다.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate.
오, 학생 옷을 바뀌었다.
I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
기숙사 배정식 끝났다고.
Complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
곧 연락하마.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
우!
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
나이가 많다고?
You come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
빨리 수업을 듣고 싶어.
I'm looking forward to meeting my professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
호기심?
A desire to learn? I do enjoy a good puzzle, and I believe I have a ready mind.
You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
레빈클론? 레번클로. 아. 지성과 창의력, 지혜로 유명한 레번클로 교사. 아. 오케이.
You belong in Ravenclaw.
아, 마크 달아주네. 기숙사 마크 달아주네.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
가서 공부해라 말인가?
It's lovely to meet you.
위즐리 교수.
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way. It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
오. 와, 진짜 하나하나가 다 신기하다.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
와. 와, 방 좋다.
Looks like everyone's gone.
호그와트 오신 거를 환영합니다. 첫 번째 퀘스트. 나갈 수 있나?
This should be interesting.
인사하기.
One moment. Watch this.
장난친다.
What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted.
Oh
well.
자식 사이코패스야 뭐야?
What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood.
분위기 띄우려고 씨.
Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some
겐성과
of these
아케이드 사이에서도
characters.
진짜 차분한
And
것
you
같네.
survived a rather harrowing trip here.
사실 좀 긴장돼.
Harrowing indeed. I'm still a bit on edge myself and a little nervous for classes to start.
Oh, you needn't be worried.
걱정할 필요
Truly,
없다고?
there's no reason to be nervous. Most
대부분
professors
교수님은
are firm but fair.
단호하지만
I mean,
공정하다고?
not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
얘 조심해야 된다. 아미 세계 인사하기. 오, 아 이게 지나가면 이게 열리는 거구나. 얘는 천문 쪽에 관심 있나 봐.
Brilliant, Amit. Brilliant. You'd think you could. Ah, that is not how that. Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
아미 타카르.
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say
야,
I'd
씨,
recommend
영한테
it,
자원 먹힐
frankly.
뻔했는데.
It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
별들은 참 매혹적이야.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy.
넌
It is
수업을 듣게 될
required for all
거라고.
fifth
오.
years. You will be enthralled with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
됐다. 사만다에게 인사하기. 사만다 여자인가? 남자에 나왔으면 이제 여자에 나와야 되잖아. 항상 그 게임의 패시브죠.
That's not right either.
오,
I want him to be in the perfect
좀
place.
카와이하게 생겼는데?
A place he'll be happy
아,
with.
아니다 미안.
But I can't
그래도 이
seem to
정도면
find
카와이하지
it.
뭐. 사만다 데이.
Great golden gobstones. I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones.
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Actually, Professor Fig told me about the Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
칭찬해야지.
Professor Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
대부분의 학생들은 재료를 직접 키우니?
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlic, encourages it.
어,
And I
직접
don't
재배하는
think
거.
Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients as long as your brews are all perfect.
An affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
대화를 나누어서 즐거웠어.
It was nice to meet you, Samantha. Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
첫날에 행운이 깃들기 바래.
Hey there.
뭐지?
Ravenclaw. Professor
아 이거 먹을 수 있는 거네.
You best not keep her waiting.
이건 뭐지? 어 이거 돌릴 수 있고. 오. 아 저 하프도 치네. 하프 연주하나?
Lumos. Revelio.
가는데.
Quidditch player. What if she's not actually that good?
아니. 아 기숙사 상자. 아이템 같은 거 보관하나 봐.
Lumos.
휴게소에서 위즐리 교수님을 만나세요. 여기 있다.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts.
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
아주 믿기지가 않아요.
Make the most of it.
최대한 알차게 보내려.
First day at Hogwarts.
호그와트의
Now, in
첫날.
light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
오!
Here you are.
교과서 받았다. 와. 오!
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions.
직접 경험하는 게 답이 될 거라고.
Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
같이 가서 보자꾸나. 가시죠.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
아 이게 레븐클로 탑이구나.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust and see what details the field guide can provide?
필드 가이드?
Revelio.
아. 아 기리기 위한. 아 챌린지. 필드 가이드. 아 이런 식으로 수집 요소 있구나. 오.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
약간 이런 거 보면 약간 저기
inside and outside.
그거 마블 스파이더맨 야 영향도 좀 받은 것 같은데요. 근데 마블 스파이더맨 게임 자체가 워낙 그 뭐지 프랜차이즈 히어로 그 게임의 진짜 교과서 같은 작품이라서. 근데 호가도 되게 잘했다. 심지어 다른 회사잖아. 워너 브라더스 게임이라고. 야 이거 보면 이제 영화사가 게임 만들어도 이제 문제 안 되겠는데 워낙 잘 만드니까.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find central.
지금 한번 열어서 중앙원을 찾아봐라고? 1번 2번 3번 4번 5번 6번 7번 8번 9번 10번 11번 12번 13번 14번 15번 16번 17번 18번 19번 20번 21번 22번 23번 24번 25번 26번 27번 28번 29번 30번 31번 32번 33번 34번 35번 36번 37번 38번 39번 40번 41번 42번 43번 44번 45번 46번 47번 48번 49번 50번 51번 52번 53번 54번 55번 56번 57번 58번 59번 60번 61번 62번 63번 64번 65번 66번 67번 68번 69번 70번 71번 72번 73번 74번 75번 76번 77번 78번 79번 80번 81번 82번 83번 84번 85번 86번 아 이렇게. 아 빠른 이동이 된다. 맵으로.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive, our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both charms
어둠 마검
and
방어법.
defense against the dark arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
호그스미드는 뭔가요?
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain.
다양한 상점과 술집이 즐비한 곳이지. 아.
You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require.
필요한 준비물을 구할 수 있을 거다.
You
오.
will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
어둠의 마법방어는 정확히 뭔가요?
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
마법 수업
What will I learn in
수업.
Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
알겠습니다, 프로페셔.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
아 이거 말해야 되나? 사실은요.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and...
아 더는
I
말씀
shouldn't say
못 드려요.
more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it
보기
seems.
드문 재능을 가지고 있다.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
아주 유용할 거다.
Invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Yes,
Come and
Professor.
find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
피그 교수 대화하기.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
별 얘기는 아니었어요.
Yes, sir. But I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute.
빈틈없는 마녀거든.
It was right to keep the details to yourself for
지금은
now.
계속 비밀로 해두는
We
게
don't know
좋겠구나.
where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
후. 지도에서 사용 가능한 캐스트를 추적할 수 있다.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
아, 이거 지도 따라 갈 수 있구나. 마법 나침판 해금됐다고? 이런 식으로. 야, 이거 마법 나침판 이거 완전 내비게이션이네. 아, 교수님도 같이 가는 거야? 마법 수업에 저기 출석하세요. 뭐야 애들? 학교 유령도 있고 이렇네. 와. 됐다.
See what Hogwarts looks like to monkeys.
퀘스트 시작.
Bet it's terrifying.
퀘스트 하나 해보자.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
여기 비어 있다고?
Thank you.
얘 나한테 관심 있는 거 아니야?
I am Nettie.
오나이.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am
도전에 필요한 열정과 단호함.
We will take hold with a passion and rigor.
우리가 올 한해 잘 헤쳐나가길 확신한다.
Now, everyone, please open your textbooks.
17페이지를 펴보느라.
Before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
시작하기. 됐다. 아쉬워.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of
잠재력이
potential,
대단해.
but
하지만
remember,
연습하지 않으면 잠재력도 아무 의미
potential is
없단다.
nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well,
마법 배우는
we have
거네,
the basics down,
캐스트로.
and it is an exceptionally lovely day. I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air. After me. I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Ooh.
So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment.
Accio.
Now, think excellent control.
Ah.
To the best of us.
다시.
Splendid.
30점.
Very good.
됐다. 80점.
Very good. Points to Ravenclaw. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You be the
간다.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
먼저 해. 30점이라고? 허허. 해리턴. 예스! 아!
Stay put. Watch this.
아니 얘 왜 이렇게 잘해?
There we go.
아!
Keep trying. Here we go. Yes!
Accio.
아, 졌다. 야, 한 번 더 하자. 억울하네.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
오, 장애물 있다고?
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it.
야, 해봐.
This round settles it all.
Let us see this.
오. 야, 그래도 30점이라고? 이마다. 오!
Ouch! Well played. Watch this. That is how it's
50점.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
이마다. 오, 예스.
Splendid.
야, 해봐.
Here we go.
오, 안 돼. 밀어내. 그렇지.
There we go.
하. My turn.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
이마다. 오, 제발. 20점. 오.
Very good, both of you. Well done. Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Good game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you.
내가 널 과소평가했다고?
Weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
이해해주는 사람이 있어서 기쁘네.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest
세계에서
wizarding
가장 큰
school in
마법
the
학교라고?
world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
와가드는 어떻게 생겼어?
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
호그와트처럼 성이야?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon.
달의 산맥이라 불린다고?
It is not so much a
산
castle
중턱에
as
조각된
a
아름다운
beautiful
건물인데
edifice
성만큼은
carved out
아니야.
of the mountainside.
오.
I remember the first time I saw it. The mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me. This enormous school
공중에 떠 있는 것 같은
that seemed to be
거대한 학교가 내
floating in
눈앞에
midair.
펼쳐지는 거야. 와. 와가두에서도 같은 마법을 쓰니?
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
대단하다.
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
적극적으로 보이거든. 아. 와가두에 대해서 얘기해줘서 고마워.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
가자.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans if you're so.
교수님한테 가야 돼?
A word, if you
You'd
would.
be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
기대에 부응했다고 믿어도
An
될까?
outdoor
와.
competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected?
자, 학교가
You did
수업을
well,
재밌게
managing to
가르친다.
best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor.
Thank
I
you,
enjoyed
Professor.
the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
됐다. 마법 수업 완료. 챌린지 미수령한 게 있다고. HP 15 회복. 캐스터 추적. 나침반.
How was your first day coming along?
아, 구르는 것도 있네. 대화하는 것도 있어?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
그렇게 말해줘서 고마워.
I've been fortunate.
일단 겸손해야지
My
인간이.
brother William would tell
인간은
you
일단
not to be
겸손하고
so
보는 거야.
humble and to
어?
trust your
속으로 무슨
abilities.
생각하는지 몰라도.
Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
나침반 어떻게 사용하는 거야? 구르기 점프. 아, 이게 점프고. 야, 계단에서 구르기 구르기 돌릴 수 있나? 퀘스트 시작. 후. 뭐야 싸우는 거네?
Is that all you've got?
오. 오.
Levioso! Professor Hecat! Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces on your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me
동부
single-handedly took
웨일즈에서
out the
가장
largest
큰
poacher
밀렸구나.
ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it.
확실히 배경이 영국이네.
Knowledge. To the wise, age
진짜
matters
어
very
맞아요.
little. Today we will review a spell that has
근데 이
saved
게임이
me
처음
from
나왔을
death at the
때는
hands of dark wizards more times than I
PC
care to
최적화가 안
remember.
돼가지고 욕 많이 먹었습니다. PC에서 잘 안 돌아가가지고.
Levioso. A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in
작은
the
거부터
heat of
시작하는 거야.
battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with
내가 항상
something
얘기했거든. 게임을 PC로 하는 것보다 콘솔로 하면 더 좋은 점이 이런 최적화거든. 됐다. 레비오소 배웠다.
Levioso.
후. 아 이렇게 띄우는 거네.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
100편 도전한다고요? 저는 100편이 목표가 아닌데 저는 1000편이 목표인데요. 가자.
Let us begin with a basic cast.
기본 주문.
See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Levioso first.
오,
then
해금됐다.
basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent is a weak opponent, as Master Pruitt so artfully helped me demonstrate earlier.
아, 노란 방어를 없앨 수 있다. 아, 이런 식으로.
The basic cast.
올릴 수 있고. 아. 아.
Very good. But the best way to practice is
하루에
by
2번씩 한다고? 하루에 2번씩 한 거는 편수를 늘리기 위한 꼼수 아닐까요?
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
아니면 종류 다른 거를 하루에 한 편씩 하는 거는 상관없는데.
only Levioso, basic cast.
이제 한다,
and
붙는다.
Protego. You may begin.
근데 그래 버리면
This should be easy.
Levioso.
This can't be your
Protego.
first duel.
Let's just say I'm a quick learner.
I do
Ooh.
enjoy a lively duel.
Levioso.
Protego.
Levioso.
Those things.
If only all of my students were this adept.
야, 해봐. 오.
You're good.
How perceptive. Thank you.
Try to anticipate your opponent's next move.
유로 틀어.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
근데 제 주위에 항상 방송하시는 분들이 많아가지고. 근데 그런 분 있었다 예전에.
I put you on the spot.
이제 제 방송 보고 방송하신 분 중에
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you.
내 방송하는 데만 찾아와가지고 저 이번에 방송했는데 제 방송 좀 바로 보러 와주세요 이러는 거야. 너무 강요를 하는 거야. 그래서 그 제가 시간 나면 보러 갈게요 이랬어. 그때 예의상 처음으로. 다음 날 와가지고 제 방송 좀 보러 와주세요 이러고 다음에 또 와가지고 제 방송 좀 보러 와주세요 이러니까 이게 부탁이 강요가 돼버리니까 나 너무 힘든 거야 그때부터.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing
그런 일이
wherever you
있었습니다.
can.
근데 결국은 그분
Perhaps Mr.
방송 안
Samuel
해요.
will have some ideas for
포기하더라고.
you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right. That's enough spectacle for one day.
이걸로 끝이라고?
Class is dismissed.
얘 누구지?
Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
꼭 그렇진 않네. 이 뭐지 얘? 되게
Nice work.
대부분들 왜 방송 그만두는지 알아요?
That duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good
보는 사람은
practice.
없는데
Practice.
그냥
It felt more
혼자
like I was
게임만
dueling an
하니까
expert.
진짜 혼잣말 해야 되잖아. 그러면 현타 오거든.
Didn't expect a new student to be so.
그것 때문에
deftly warm.
대부분들 방송 다
Then
그만둡니다.
Perhaps this
보는
was
사람은
until
없고
first
혼잣말은
duel.
해야 되고 거기에서 오는 현타 두 경험 있어.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh. Fair enough. You owe me an honest
다음에
duel
봐주기
when you
엮기로
aren't.
결뤄보자고.
You know, you might be a perfect
비공식
fit
비밀
for a
결투
certain
클럽 잘
exclusive,
맞는 것 같다고?
unsanctioned dueling organization.
재밌겠네.
Exclusive and unsanctioned.
나도 끼워줘.
Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you.
역시 내가 널 제대로
If you
봤다고.
want to get the most
호그와트에서
out of
알차게
your time
보느라
at
가끔 규칙을
Hogwarts,
깨야 할 때가 있어.
You're going to need to break the rules now and then.
해리포터 스토리 저 해리포터 스토리 아무것도 모르고 이 게임 하고
Or
있어요.
sneaking into the restricted section of
그래서
the
이제
library.
알아가려고요.
You just have to be clever enough
내가
not
호기심이
to get
생기면 또 알아가 볼 수가
Thank you,
있잖아.
Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
그러니까 해리포터의 이전 이야기입니다. 해리포터의 프리퀄의 이야기.
Perhaps somewhere
해리포터 시대에서 이제 100년 전 이야기.
We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're
관심
interested.
있으면 시계탑 근처로 가봐라고. 오.
Till next time.
다음에 봐. 오. 퀘스트 깼다. 새로운 퀘스트가 열렸다고? 아 이거 파란색이 서브 퀘스트인가? 이건 뭐지? 고정 멤버 늘 바뀌었죠. 예전에 GTA 할 때 바뀌었고 늘 사람은 늘 바뀝니다. GTA 할 때도 있었고 그 다음에 철권 할 때도 있었고 그 다음에 오버워치 할 때 있었고 그 다음에 또 누구였지? 오버워치 그 다음에 또 뭐 여러 가지 게임 할 때마다 여러 가지 바뀌어요. 그 다음에 뭐 제가 예전에 러브라이브 방송도 했거든요. 러브라이브 할 때도 있었고 또 있었고 그 다음에 아이돌 마스터 할 때도 또 멤버 바뀌었었고 그 다음에 뱅드림 할 때도 멤버 바뀌었었고 오는 사람은 쭉 있었어요. 오는 사람이 있는데 이제 내가 계속 다른 게임을 하면 솔직히 사람이 그렇잖아. 한 게임에만 그 게임에만 관심이 있어서 방송을 보는 경우가 많잖아요. 약간 필요에 의해서 보는 거잖아. 목적형이잖아요. 대부분들 다 보면. 그래서 목적형으로 이 사람이 내가 좋아하는 걸 하니까 방송을 보고 내가 좋아하는 걸 안 하니까 안 보게 되잖아. 그래서 좀 순환이 많이 되었죠. 많이 바뀐 거지. 좋게 얘기하면 순환된 거고 나쁘게 얘기하면 바뀐 거지. 그냥 목적형으로. 그래서 예전에 목적형인 분들 되게 많았어요. 뭐 이벤트 하면 이벤트 때문에 오는 사람도 있었고. 근데 그게 눈에 보여 이제 한 명씩. 그게 나도 안 보려고 안 보는 게 아니고 사람들이 그렇게 하니까 눈에 보이더라고. 그래서 저는 뭐 기존에 있던 사람이 또 뭐 방송 안 보고 이러는 거에 대해서는 별 그래 크게 관심을 안 가져요. 왜냐하면 어차피 목적형으로 보기 때문에 다들. 아 커피 마실 수 있네. 근데 내가 그 홍표님도 에펙을 한 3년 동안 매일 해봐. 지겹잖아 솔직히. 어떻게 하냐고. 다른 게임도 좀 하면서 여러 가지 게임을 경험해 볼 수가 있잖아. 내가 아이돌 마스터하고 뱅드림 게임을 맨날 어떻게 해요? 그리고 그 사람의 초점을 맞춰버리면 그 사람이 원하는 거에 초점을 맞춰버리면 내가 좋아하는 걸 못해요. 그래서 저는 오직 방송은 내가 좋아하는 위주로 내가 관심 있는 거 위주로 방송하고 있습니다. 그래서 내가 좋아하고 관심 있는 거에 공감되는 분들이 이제 방송을 많이 보겠죠. 왜냐하면 내 방송은 내가 이끌어 가야 되니까. 사람이 보든지 안 보든지 간에. 그러니까 3년 계속하면 질리니까. 그래서 게임으로 여러 가지 경험을 할 수 있는데 항상 그 뭐라 해야 되지? 우리나라는 항상 그래. 제가 우리나라 사람들 게임 성향에 대해서 제일 아쉬운 점이 뭐냐면 항상 결론은 롤이야. 리그 오브 레전드야. 그 왜 그러냐면 우리나라 사람들은 혼자서 게임을 못해요. 태생이 혼자서 게임을 못해. 멀티게임을 사람들이랑 같이 해야 그 게임의 즐거움을 거기서 찾는다고. 그래서 약간 싱글 플레이 위주에 돼 있는 게임들을 다 못해요. 이런 게임들을 못하니까 게임에 대한 즐거움을 멀티게임에서밖에 못 찾으니까 한계가 오는 거야. 그렇죠. 아무래도 뭐 솔직하게 좀 매운 얘기 하자면 그런 거죠. 그래서 게임할 때 보면 대부분들 외로워가지고 방송 보면서 시참 많이 하고 이러잖아요. 그렇다 보면 문제가 뭐가 되냐면 시참해버리면 시참을 주 콘텐츠로 해버리면 그를 방송을 보는 사람들이 따로 논다니까. 시참하는 사람 따로 방송 보는 사람 따로 놀아버리니까 소통이 안 돼. 그러면 문제되거든. 그래서 제가 항상 얘기하잖아요. 싱글 게임도 멀티 게임도 혼자서 진행할 수 있는 능력을 갖추는 게 중요하다고. 물론 제가 그래 잘 되는 건 아니지만. 그리고 싱글에 있는 스토리 플레이나 이런 싱글 게임들을 진행할 수 있는 능력이 방송이지. 저는 항상 그래 생각합니다. 게임만 틀어놨다고 방송이 아니고 그 게임을 플레이하면서 이 게임에 대해서 진행할 수 있는 그런 능력, 저는 그걸 방송이라 보고 그냥 게임만 단순하게 틀어놓는 걸 저는 스트리밍이라고 생각해요. 그냥 그 스트림 용어 자체가 뜻 해석이 그런 부분이니까. 고양이도 있다. 내꼬짱 그릉그릉거리는데. 야, 이거 상호작용 요소도 많네요. 계속 본다. 와, 고양이 겁나 카와이한데요. 아, 나도 고양이. 이 목각이 계속 우는 거 봐. 와. 하지만 미안하다. 캐스트를 해야 된단다. 캐스트 시작. 골곤송. 그러니까
What about the room,
디크.
Professor?
I was thinking the same thing.
위즐리 교수가 마녀래.
Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
There you are.
방송의 시청자를 생각하려면 방송 안 하는 게 좋습니다. 냉정하게 말씀드리면.
I trust your
왜냐하면
first classes went well?
솔직하게 말씀드릴게요. 제가 진짜 냉정하고 솔직하게 말씀드릴게요. 남자 방송은 안 봅니다.
Seems Professor Fig
웬만해서는 안 봅니다.
during your brief detour near what was it you said? Some ruins?
진짜 완전
I'd
특출나게
wager there's a
재미있거나
good
이런 거
deal
아니면 안
more
봅니다.
to your
진짜로.
travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
많은 겪은 것 같은데 아니에요, 교수님.
Nothing more.
방송을 해 여자가 하는 게 좋아. 여자가 하면 남자들이 봐주거든.
From a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress.
같은 만약에 호그와트 레거시를 두고 제가 방송하고 있고 아리따운 여자분이 방송하고 있다. 대부분의 시청자들이 어디에 방송을 볼까요? 제 걸 보겠어요? 아리따운 여자분이 진행하는 방송을 보겠어요? 글로 가게 돼 있어. 그게 자연의 섭리고 어쩔 수 없는 부분입니다. 이거를 인정하고 들어가야 돼요. 방송할 때. 이거 되게 주의사항입니다. 교수님도 그 점에 대해서 추가적인 과제 진행을 하면서 제가 진도에 따라갈 수 있도록 도움 주시기를 부탁드렸단다. 추가 과제요?
I'm not sure I have time for extra assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time.
분명히 시간이
You'd be
있을 거다.
astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies.
저는 좀 약간 변태 같은 게
including seeds, potion
제가 다시 보기 제가 트위치에 있다가 유튜브에 온 것도 사실 이제 화질 문제도 있지만 다시 보기가 있어서 온 거거든요. 저는 재방송 끝나면 재방송을 한 번 더 저기 피드백해서 봐요. 보면서 오늘은 뭐가 부족했지, 오늘의 하이라이트는 뭐지 이러면서 저는 그래서 재방송을 다시 보는 걸 좋아해요. 나는 이렇게 뭐 보는 사람이 없지만 혼자서도 진행을 잘했는지 이런 것도 보고.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell.
예전에 말도 못했거든.
Professor Sharp.
지금은 뭐 어느 정도 말은 하니까 예전보다는 좀 나아진 것 같죠. 마법사가 뭔가요?
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
올리밴더 씨가 정말 여기에 있다고요? 오!
There's an Ollivanders in Hogsmeade.
There is.
맞아.
Most people are familiar.
대부분의 사람들에게 알려진 것으로.
We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman.
장인이자 고도로 숙련된 지팡이 제작자이시지.
I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
준비됐어요.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
네티랑 세. 아, 누구랑 가지? 일단 세바스찬이랑 가자.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
남자끼리 가야지 이런 거는.
Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
후! 가자. 새로운 퀘스트 로고가 열렸습니다. 요렇게. 오. 근데 게임 생각보다 잘 만들었다. 이런 게 게임이지. 고래와 게임이다. 검은 고양이도 있다. 검은 고양이 너무 귀엽다. 야, 러시안 블루 같이 생겼다.
There you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of
부서진
an eye.
물체를 깜짝없사야.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
과제의 목적이 뭔가요?
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience, and these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
과제를 완료하고 올게요.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
가자.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
날아다니는 거? 이걸 써야 되나?
Levioso. Accio. Revelio.
날아다니는 페이지를 아
Accio.
Got it.
오 됐다.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Accio.
오
Don't get too cocky simply because you had one victory over Sallow. He never backs down from a fight.
오.
I trust the preliminary task.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way
마법의
around
기본
basic
방식을 잘
charms.
알고 있구나.
Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now,
안다.
one
나
at
배운다.
the ready.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
됐다. 후. 레파로라고? 아. 오.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
예. 해금되었다. 이거 써볼까 레파로로?
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't
오.
it?
야, 이제 마법 너무 많이 배운다. 하루 첫날에 다 배우는데? 나갈 수 있나? 오. 레벨 1 잠금이라고? 와 근데 게임 잘 만들었다.
Accio.
또 날아다니는 거 없나? 오. 이건 뭐야? 이거 장비 찰 수 있나? 아 인벤토리 장비 있네. 아 이거 빼자. 손지팡이는 안 되고. 야. 뭐야? 갑옷도 웃고 있네. 얘도 움직이나? 세바스찬이다.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavor to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we?
가보자. 오. 오, 뭐야 이거?
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
We stayed up almost the entire night the other week talking about schoolwork.
I can't even cast Lumos for 2 seconds to do a bit of late-night rhythmics without my toolmates getting riled up.
야. 세바스찬을 따라 호그 스미스로 가기.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded.
와. 오픈월드는 오픈월드다. 뛰어.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of
관점의
differing
차이
opinions.
문제인 것 같아.
She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
Accio!
풀잠자리. 와, 진짜 잘 만들었다. 금지된 숲에서 뭐 나왔다고?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
와. 와, 호그와트 이거 성봐. 와.
You think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely. Likely already named them too.
Prance, Hoof, and Sugarfoot.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds.
금지된
for
숲이라고?
students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little.
이거 버섯 뭐야?
Positively enormous.
It is that.
와.
I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface.
티오르는 또 버섯갓.
To discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim, though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
레이크 얘 옆으로 호수네.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon. He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow.
술 취했다.
Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
가자.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
아 여기 상점하고
She's
다
not
했나
well at the
봐.
moment, but she'll be better soon and back at Hogwarts.
여기 호그스미스.
Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place, I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something.
호그스미드죠. 호그스미스가 아니고
We all
호그스미드.
flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
마을 광장에서 보자고?
Remember,
오케이.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
지도 열기. 오. 이거 들어가나?
Merlin's blooming beard, not a gem.
아 자동으로 저렇게 되는구나.
I'll be right with. Ah, it's you.
올리벤더다. 올리벤더 씨.
Hello, sir. I'm looking
for a new wand. Yes, it's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new 5th year student, are you not?
Oh.
What am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the
세계 최고의 제팡이 제작자.
finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes.
뭐야 이
Core, 10.5.
박스 자체가 좀 다른데?
You might do. Here, give this one a try.
오 예쁘다.
Well, go ahead, swish.
어?
How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it.
어?
Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare
용의 실금이라고?
13 3/4 inches dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
와.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are.
오.
Yes. I think you might be the one. Here. Take it.
야.
How intriguing. Curious indeed.
아, 모양은 이게 제일 예쁜데. 그래, 이걸로 하고.
How intriguing.
버드나무.
Curious indeed.
호두나무로 하자.
How intriguing.
적당히 유연함. 부드러움. 이건 뭐지?
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner.
오, 오케이, 오케이.
What do you think?
오.
Extraordinary.
오.
Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
Indeed. Treat it well, and you shall find no more dependable a wand than one with a unicorn hair core. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
좋아. 이게 뭐지? 그 다음에
find myself scurrying home at night these days. Too careful.
여기에 방문해라고. 톰스? 여긴갑다.
One never knows when society will be.
여기다.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcraft.
마법서.
Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, seeing it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we?
마법서? 가자.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
야, 이거 돈 모아야 되는구나. 원형 금태 안경? 마법의 속성을 가지고 있지 않다. 약물점 가자. 여기다 약물점.
Even the bard is a bit too.
힐 많이 사야겠다.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
약물 좀 사러 왔습니다.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well,
Harry
Harry
Pippin.
Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
마법약 제조.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect.
너도 꼭 그 효능을 알게 되겠지. 약물 중독자 되는 거 아니야?
I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of
신약도 공개하지. 그러니 시간 나면 꼭 들리서 확인하렴. 다시 오란 얘기죠. 장사 잘한다.
But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we?
제 채널도 뭐 새로운 게임 하니까 또 놀러 오면 되죠.
Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
아, 힐 있다. 힐약. 와, 뭐 이게 하나에 100원이야? 밝은 사막 스카프 얻었다. 스카프 깨야지. 공격력 올라가는. 됐다. 스카프를 꼈을 뿐인데 공격력이 올라가네. 오.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality
마법약
is
재료.
potion
아, 여기서
ingredients.
마법약 재료를 사서 이제
Even
마법약을
purchases
제조하면
for me.
되는구나.
But what say we get you a packet of dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
응?
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
됐다. 자, 광장에서 세바스찬 만나기. 딴따라단. 고양이다. 고양이 있지 않았나? 아, 여기 있다. 전박이네.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
어? 어? 뜬금없이?
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
와, 씨. 뭐야? 해피. 보스전이야?
Accio. Leviosa.
오.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Leviosa. Protego. What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. Descendo.
우와. 이게 방어가 되는 게 있고 안 되는 게 있구나. 와, 빨간색은 안 되는구나. 야, 내가 소울류를 얼마나 잘하는데요? 야, 너가 있고 느려 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 느려. 오. 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 첫 보스전이구나.
Goodness, a second troll. Did you two take on a fully grown troll by yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are.
전투도 생각보다 재밌네.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
아, 복구.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And
싱어 경관이다. 여러모로 도와줘서 고맙다. 아, 이거 복구하는 거구나. 복구하는 게. 오. 오.
Less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
야, 진짜 세상 편하네. 또 복구할 거 있나?
Lucky they didn't do more damage. Reparo.
오. 이야. 또 어딨지? 아, 이거.
Good as new.
마지막 이거 조각상인가? 어. 오. 됐다. 와, 야, 이 복구도 가능하네.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful.
혹시 더 유용한 거 줄 수 있다고?
Rags wizardwear, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
아니에요. 그건 너무 가해요. 감사합니다. 받아야지 뭐.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous.
인심이 좋으시네요.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
보자. 선물 주신다 하니까 받아야죠. 이거 선물 받은 건가? 아.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget.
맥주 한 잔. 야, 니들 미성년자 아니야?
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
야, 니들 미성년자 아니야? 맥주 먹네.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, we might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
야, 마을도 괜찮다. 뭐지? 트롤.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take
빅터
down your
로그도.
distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
야, 음모가 있네.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me.
오, 맥주도 마법으로 하네.
Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are...
어, 왔다.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
오.
I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
야, 씨.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
그 어떤 트롤보다도 악질이라고?
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
나한테 말 안 하는 게 뭐야?
I promise to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return
일단
to the
성으로
castle.
돌아가야 한다.
Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
가자. 일단 성으로 가자. 잠자기 위 휴게실로. 아, 전환. 아, 이렇게. 아, 요런 식으로 빠르게 이동. 근데 이 정도면 뭐 로딩도 상당히 빠른 편이네. 퀘스트 완료. 챌린지 풀렸다고? 레벨 3이고. 아, 장갑 얻었고. 이거 8장 얻으면 아, 이게 수집 요소가 있네. 나 퀘스트 보상은 없나? 부엉이 우편 받았다고? 만나서 얘기하자꾸나. 올라가야 되나? 아, 성 위에 저렇게 또 있구나. 와. 아씨, 퍼즐 풀어야 되는 거네. 오, 빛 들어오는 거 봐. 뭐지? 아유, 기믹도 참 잘 해놨다. 저기서 이쪽으로 나간 다음에 아, 여기가 교수동인가 봐. 어. 교수님 왔다. 교수님과 대화를 하세요.
Professor, I'm glad to see you.
And I you. Thank Merlin you're in one piece. I heard about the attack.
그러니까
Trolls in Hogsmeade?
저희
The trolls were
공격받았어요.
wearing armor. It had that dark glow like the dragon collar.
Goblin silver. Ranrock used it to control the dragon. But how? And why send trolls to...
They were there because of me. I overheard Ranrock talking with Victor Rookwood.
Ranrock was in Hogsmeade with Rookwood.
The trolls were Ranrock's distraction so that Rookwood could get to me. And he would have, had Sirona and the patrons at the Three Broomsticks not intervened.
This is grave news indeed. If Ranrock's goblins and dark wizards are after you, they want what we found in that vault.
보자.
They're after the locket. You said you discovered something in it.
Yes, yes. I discovered an inscription. When I read it aloud, this map appeared. Clever enchantment. It's a map of Hogwarts, to be sure, but I do not know where it leads.
It leads to the library. A restricted section, to be
도,
precise.
도서관을 안내하는 것 같다고?
A bit beyond.
제한
I
구역인
see
것
traces
같은데.
of magic there on the map.
I suspected you would see something.
Shall we go?
I appreciate your enthusiasm, and I'm eager to discover what we may find there as well. But if our experience at Gringotts, let alone what happened to Miriam, taught me anything, it's that the path we're
우리는
on
아주
is
위험한 길을
terribly
가야 한다는
dangerous.
거야. 오.
I'd like you to work with Professor Hecat a bit before we continue.
But sir, how dangerous could the library be? Perhaps we're only after a book.
Perhaps we are only after a book, but we should be prepared for
하지만 어떤
anything.
상황이든
Once
준비되어야
you've honed your
되니까.
defensive magic further, come and see me.
방어 마법을 더 연마하고
I'll let
오라고?
Professor Hecat know to expect you.
로켓의 비밀. 해켓 교수한테 가서 방어 마법을 더 배워야 된다. 이건 뭐지? 이 파란 불꽃은 뭐지?
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Might some kind soul help me?
얘 뭐야 얘?
Are you all right?
Don't you know who I am? Zenobia Noak, the girl whom everyone at school hates for no reason.
미움받는. 왜 모두가 널 싫어하는데?
Everyone hates you. Why?
Because Hogwarts is full of bullies and spoilsports. Leander Pruitt's one of the worst. That no-talent moon mind.
정신
I
나간
wanted to make
녀석이지.
some new friends, and so I brought my collection down to the common room. My gobstone collection, that is. I was hoping someone would want to play. Are you familiar with gobstones? Little balls, like marbles. Grand game. And if you lose, they spray you with a foul-smelling liquid.
얼굴에 흥미로운데?
Gobstones? Sounds like a fun challenge.
That's what I tried to tell everyone. People can be so cruel.
사람이 얼마나
Just because
잘해줄
they
수 있는지
spray
알게
all over
되잖아.
Smelly gobstone spit. It's their own fault for losing. Imelda is one of the worst losers. Everett and Astoria are terrible as well. And now those poor losers have taken my gobstones and hidden them in very high places all over the school.
과민 반응인 것 같은데?
Rather an overreaction on their part.
I'll say. Anyway, I can't work out how to get them back on my own.
컵스톤을 되찾을
I don't think I
방법을
know the
모르겠다.
necessary spells yet. I need someone, perhaps a selfless and talented fifth year to help me.
왕연히 네가 나를 도와줬으면 좋겠다. 어떻게 거기로 갈 수 있을까?
Do you have any suggestions on how to get your gobstones down from their hiding spots?
If I knew that, I'd get them myself. Whoever hid my gobstones that high got up there somehow.
넌 친구가 없어?
Haven't you any friends at school?
Not really. Natty said hello once, but not a word since.
인사 한번 나누고 그 이후에는 한 번도 안 했다. 확실히 약속은 못
I'll see
하겠다.
what I can do.
I'd appreciate the help. If you do find all of my gobstones,
곱스톤을
do
전부
come and see me
찾으면 나를
again.
꼭 찾아와줘.
I'll be back to playing Snake Pit and Jackstone by myself in no time.
캐스트. 곱스톤 찾기. 6개나 찾아야 된다고?
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
이거 아니야?
Accio. Accio. Well, that's one of Zenobia's gobstones. I hardly see what all the fuss is about.
오. 야 이거 좋네.
There's something in there. I just know it.
중간에 서브 캐스트가 많네요. 오. 여기도 곱스톤 있나?
Accio.
찾았다.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
이거 타고 올라가나?
Accio.
어디 있지? 아니 안 보이는데? 아이템 있다.
Accio. Lumos. Levioso. I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones. Accio.
찾았다.
What are you up to now?
올라가서 옆으로. 아 여기서 또 위로 올라가야 되네.
I'd better
저기
keep an
있다.
eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
4개. 오, 계산 생겼다. 오. 여기에도 있다는데? 돌리기. 근처에도 있나? 2개만 더 찾으면 되는데 여기 2개 다 있네. 저 위로 올라갈 수 있는 방법. 저 위로 어떻게 올라가지? 여기 있다. 아니다. 일단 저 위에는 하나 있는 거 확실하고.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
아이 근처 소리 나는데.
Accio.
저 있다. 이거 아니야? 찾았고.
My house broom will do me fine for a while, I'm sure. My parents keep complimenting me.
요 근처에 있다고? 아 있다.
Accio. That's the last of
다
Zenobia's
찾았다.
gobstones. I should go and see her.
제노비아에게 돌아가시오. 야 이거 마법으로 찾는 거 재밌네. 뭐 아이템 같은 거 주나? 보상이 기대된다. 보상 좋은 거 줘. 계단 내려가야 된다. 와 근데 학교 진짜 크다.
I hope
맞다.
you've had more luck than I did tracking down my gobstones.
Hello, Zenobia. I found all your gobstones.
야, 니 거 다 찾았어.
I didn't think it was possible.
어떻게 찾았어? 마법으로.
Do it.
Common sense and basic magic.
Well, may I have my gobstones back?
물론이야, 줘야지.
Of course. They are yours after all.
Oh, how wonderful. I shall dedicate all of my future victories to you. Speaking of which,
그래서 말인데
now that I have all my gobstones back, I wonder if anyone in the common room would be up for a game.
최악이다.
That's a horrible idea. No one wants to get that awful stench all over them again.
Why not? Gobstones are splendid fun, and now everyone knows the
미치겠네.
rules. Very well,
사이코패스인가?
off I go. Wish me luck.
아, 야, 저 꼬맹이 완전 사이코패스인데. 화염 마법을 배워야 된다고? 캐스트. 아 이거야. 이걸 해야 되는구나. 그럼 화염 마법까지만 배우는 걸로 해야겠네요. 시간이 그렇네. 해키 교수님.
I'm here about the new spell you wanted to teach me, Professor.
Good. Professor Fig indicated a certain urgency to you completing your defensive magic assignments. As such, you are to learn Incendio, the fire-making spell, handy for lighting torches, burning away spider webs, and, when necessary, defending against those who would wish to do us harm.
Sounds versatile.
Quite. But before we get started, I'd like you to complete a few tasks. You may be surprised by some of them. Astonishing how much students don't think their professors know. When you're finished, come and see me. Then we shall begin working on Incendio. You know where to find me once you've finished.
지팡이 라운드에서
Seems crossed
승리하기.
wands isn't as secret as it's believed to be.
교수님 강한 자만 가르쳐주네.
Here I've come from the toilet bowl where she said I could swim. Did you practice along?
생각보다 게임 재밌대.
Glad you could make it. Lucan's just over there.
Can I help you?
얘랑 붙으면 돼?
Sebastian told me to see you about a club.
If Sebastian vouches for you, that's all I need to know. I coordinate duels for crossed wands. A dueling club of sorts. It's invitation only, so you must have really impressed Sebastian.
내가 콧대를 눌러줘야지.
I seem to have a knack for dueling.
내가 전투.
Then you've come to the right place.
How does cross wands work exactly?
You show up, I match you with other duelists, and whoever is still standing in the end wins. It's our way of determining the school's greatest duelist once and for all. And to liven things up, the winner is awarded a prize.
상품을 준다고? 관심 있지. 구미가 확 당기진 않네. 아니다. 클럽에 가입할래.
Dueling's an entertaining pastime.
I agree. Besides, in crossed ones, you can duel with a partner if you like. Your first time I'll pair you with Sebastian. Next time, you'll need to bring a partner along, or duel alone. So, care to step into the ring?
준비됐어.
Get me in the ring.
Spectacular! Let the fireworks begin!
가자.
We'll make you regret signing up.
뭐야? 이거 도발한 거 봐.
Gringo.
Potato.
Don't fly away now.
Expulso!
Sendo.
Give 'em all four.
Leviosa.
Expulso!
오.
There goes my way. Potato. Leviosa.
Act like a winner.
Gringo. You're best of that.
Stupefy.
야, 내가 패닝이 달인이다. 우!
Pity more people can't watch the duels.
Nice work. Sebastian wasn't wrong about you.
너 제대로
There's
봤다고?
strong competition ahead, but keep this up and you could be the next school champion.
학교 챔피언이 될 수 있다고?
Count me in.
I shall. In fact, the second duel is ready when you are. And as a fully initiated member, you now have access to the official Crossed Wands training dummy. Very good way to master spell combinations. Come and see me, and I'll set it up. Again, congratulations on your first Crossed Wands victory. Well fought. Hope to see you back here again.
한 번 더 이기면 된다고?
Glad you're back.
Hello, Lucan. Is the next round of crossed wands all
그래,
set?
다음 라운드 해줘.
Yes, it is. I've got a great match lined up. Ready for another round?
응, 준비됐어.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Brilliant. Are you dueling with a partner?
세바스찬.
Yes, Sebastian.
Then let's get to it.
Ready to get thrashed?
마주 준비됐냐고? 세 명?
Apologies in advance.
미리 사과한다고? 야, 우린 2명인데 넌 3명이네. 숙련 라운드라고?
Come on, Levioso. Confringo.
Act like a winner. Leviosa.
Levioso.
Don't shy away now.
Confringo.
Lumos. Protego.
Levioso.
Levioso.
오!
Is that all you've got?
Leviosa.
Defendo.
패링!
Descendo. Levioso. You're better than that.
Leviosa.
Confringo.
Levioso.
오.
Protego. Levioso.
아야.
Confringo.
Levioso. Protego.
Confringo.
Leviosa.
Stupefy.
오! 우후!
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Bravo.
I gave it my all.
You did indeed. The other duelists have already taken notice of you, but after that last round, they'll really have it in for you. You'd better keep practicing if you want a chance at winning, or at least surviving
연습을
the next
열심히 하는 게
round.
좋을 거야.
I'll let you know when we're ready. Hope to see you then.
오케이.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
곱스톤을 위한 나 곱스톤 안 한다. 됐다.
Hello, Lucan. May I use the training dummy?
훈련용이냐?
I'll fetch it and give you a list of combinations to practice. Ready to have a try now?
응.
That would be wonderful.
Be sure to cast all your spells before the dummy lands. If you need to stop practicing before you finish all of them, let me know. Keep trying.
Accio.
됐다.
Excellent form.
Accio. Levioso.
Good one.
Levioso. Accio.
아, 이런 식으로. 오.
I'd say that's enough practice. You looked good out there.
Thank you, Lucan.
I say better to discover one's weaknesses during practice than during
야,
a duel.
이거 생각보다 이거
You'll be a fit
여러 조합이
challenger now.
되는구나. 됐다.
Assignment's all finished.
이거 빨리 갈 수 있나? 아. 이제 교수님 가르쳐 주겠다.
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found...
I finished all of the tasks you gave me, Professor Hackett.
Glad to hear it. Then you should be ready to learn Incendio.
Should be, Professor.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, I visited enough careless colleagues at St. Mungo's to assure you that fire is a fickle servant. Your spellcasting has impressed me thus far, but please maintain focus. I would rather we not end today's lesson with your robes aflame. Let us begin. And remember, focus on the proper wand movement. Concentrate and keep your wand steady.
간다. 오! 인센디오.
Good work.
Incendio.
아.
Getting it. Keep at it.
Oh.
And do try not to incinerate yourself.
Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Incendio.
Setting things ablaze is certainly cathartic, isn't it?
여기서
Incendio!
했는데 왜? 오케이 이제 마법 조금 더 할까? 와 근데 성이 진짜 크긴 하다. 아이템 상자 있는데?
Ah, there you are. Ah, there you are.
아, 버그였구나.
Hello, sir. You'll be pleased to know that I worked on my defensive magic with Professor Heckard.
So I hear. She tells me you've taken rather well to your new wand. You must continue to work with her and your other professors to improve your skills. That said, I don't wish to postpone our visit to the library any longer. So, shall we proceed?
Fig, I have work for you.
Oh?
Come.
Headmaster, I'm with a student and my schedule
Your
is...
schedule will wait indefinitely, as will your student. I would think that after all the trouble you caused me with Osric, you'd be eager to make amends. My office, 5 minutes.
That man is exasperating. Unfortunately, our trip to the restricted section will have to wait a bit
기다려야 할 것
longer.
같다고?
But, Professor...
We have no choice. It would be unwise to provoke our illustrious headmaster further. I shall find you when I've completed whatever toils I must endure.
세바스찬과 대화하세요. 세바스찬이랑 가는 건가? 여기도 아이템 박스 있는데?
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
있다. 바로 밑에 있다.
Sebastian, there you are.
There you are. You promised me an explanation for what happened in the Three Broomsticks. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
란록이랑 관계 있는 일이야.
Seems he's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts.
Ranrock? And when were you at Gringotts?
Professor Fig and I ended up there after the dragon attack. It's quite the tale. Fig had this port key.
A port key? To Gringotts? I'm not sure I follow.
I barely follow myself, and I was there. Anyway, we ended up in an ancient vault where we found a map. That map leads to the restricted section.
You can't be serious.
Deadly serious. Professor Fig has insisted that I not tell a soul about any of this. I've probably said too much.
Understood. Your secret's safe
비밀
with me.
지킬게. 뭐든 간에.
Whatever it is.
Thank you, Sebastian. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the
제한구요.
restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight. And tell no one.
사서 선생님 어떻게
How
하지?
concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books. So do all that you can to avoid
최대한 선생님 눈을
She
피해야
and I
된다.
have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her.
나 힘들지도 몰라. 선생님 엄청 강한갑네. 걸림 어떻게
What will
되는 거지?
happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt. But a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
저녁에 보자.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
걸리는 거 아니야?
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The disillusionment
투영
charm.
마법이라고?
Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
보자, 배우자. 오, 됐다. 투영 마법 어디에다가 쓰지?
Protego! I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
아.
If I can see you, the prefects might be able to as well. Be careful.
오.
Blast. The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be all right. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
좋은 생각이야.
You distract, I get the key. Understood.
I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
Goodness gracious, what a mess!
That wasn't so difficult after all. How to find that book.
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tome by its cover, I say.
Ooh.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
You aren't supposed to be here. Must we encounter you at all hours of
Ah.
the day and night?
붙였음.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Incendio. Incendio.
Surely no one. You
Ah.
need to get out of here. It's not safe for young mortals.
씨. 야, 여기서 막히네.
Protego! Don't let her see you. Silent as a grave. Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after.
Which is what, precisely? I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here?
Oh?
Sebastian Sallow and his new little friend. Out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty. You'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
Wait, I don't want you getting into trouble for me.
I have a way with the faculty when it comes to disciplinary matters. Besides, I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's
오,
that
세바스찬
damned
좋은
poltergeist got to?
놈이네.
I know just the spell to repair this armor.
Reparo.
Of course, traces of ancient magic. There must be more to this room. That's it.
오? 주니퍼의 글리버? 글러브?
Where might this lead?
딱 느낌 봐도 그건데. 아니다. 자동차는 되겠지 뭐. 보스전인 것 같은데.
Accio. Levioso. Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there. Accio.
이건가? 오.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
오.
Potato.
오. 아야.
Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Accio. Potato.
오. 이거 어떻게 해야 돼? 굴러야 되나? 아, 뛰어야 되는구나. 점프.
This must be the way forward, but to where? Nearly
아.
there. Best keep my wits about me.
물약?
Levioso. Protego! Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Protego!
와. 오.
It is a book after all.
와. 와, 고대마법사들 엄청났네. 와. 인간은 살릴 수 없었나? 오빠는 안 살려줬는갑네. 어? 얘가
You
그랬...
wanted to see me? Headmistress Fitzgerald, Professor Rackham.
Miss Isadora Morganach, welcome.
Professor Rookwood, Professor Bakar.
We understand that you are adjusting well to life at Hogwarts.
I am.
I am glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a fifth year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a fifth year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganach, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we've never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form, of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganach.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a
오직
select...
선택된 소수만이 사용할 수 있다고?
As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
제가 삐뚤어지나? 딱 봐도 쟤 삐뚤어질 것 같은데?
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But that being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me.
You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
There was nobody else.
야, 역시 친구를 팔지 않는다. 와.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
진짜 친구를 팔지 않는다. 멋있다. 자, 오케이. 오늘 여기까지 합시다. 근데 재밌다. 여기죠. 3시간. 메뉴로 나가기. 야, 이거 진짜 재밌네요. 생각보다 재밌네. 와, 근데 생각보다 잘 만들고 재밌다. 아무튼 자, 오늘은 호그와트 레거시 여기까지 하고, 내일은 옥토패스 트래블러 2 히카리하고 엔딩 보고, 그 다음에 금요일은 목요일이니까 그거 하고, 금요일은 저기 에이펙스랑 GTA5, 아마 토요일날 아마 호그와트 할 것 같네요. 자, 여러분들 오늘 저기 수요일 한 주의 반환점 좋은 밤 보내시고 언제나 내일 또 찾아뵙도록 하겠습니다. 여러분들 좋은 밤 보내시길 바랍니다.